Hi, I'm back. I think that's always going to be my intro, something in an American accent. Just trying to balance this fucking thing on my knee. I've got my left thigh is longer than my right thigh, so I have problems. Um, so I'll be doing a mukbang later on today. This video will probably need to be edited. So I'll keep it down to 15 minutes so that iMovie won't throw it out. Oh, I'll have to wait forever. I'll have to wait fucking forever for it to, upload to YouTube. I'm sorry the screen is wonky, but I've got one thigh longer than the other. There's not much I can do about it. It's just not happening. Hold on, let me try and shift my hips around so that, how's that? Is that any better? So I think I'm off to Cambridge today. I'll be going early. Normally I don't go until 9:25 because of my bus pass, but on a Saturday I can use my bus pass earlier. It's going to be hard. It's going to be like 2 hours to get there and 2 hours to get back, and that is going to be hard. Hard for a person who doesn't use their phone, to listen to music or to... I mean, I could watch Jurassic World. I have got Jurassic World on my phone. I could watch that again. Or I could download a special film. A special film that I know I'm going to enjoy, Or a series. I could... there's a series called Shattered Glass or something. I could download a few of those and watch those on my phone. I think that's a brilliant idea. I think I should write it down so I don't forget. If you can download it, that is. I don't know that I can download that onto my phone. I'm not sure if you can only do that with films. Anyways, try and put something on my phone. Because, I don't normally watch TV. I mean, my TV has been off now for 3 or 4 weeks. I like ASMR. I will watch ASMR sort of every now and then, but not a lot of it. I will listen to music when I'm out and about, but it'll only be about 3 or 4 tracks and then I'll stop it. When I get that really kicking, that track that really gets me excited, really gets me going and, gives me orgasms in my ears, When I get that track, I'll turn it off because I know that I won't get another one there's this saying, it's a hard act to follow. There won't be anything else that I can put on that's going to do that to me once I've been through that experience. So I'll turn it off. Let me just twist myself around a bit there. So I'm up at 6:30. I've had just a regular instant coffee with just a regular amount of coffee in it. I've had CBD, but I am worried because when I was off my injection and on 1 milligram of risperidone, I did find that CBD would make me psychotic, and that's kind of got me worried. I got to be like, getting myself another bottle of vape juice just so that I have CBD in the morning when I have my coffee so that I don't get anxiety, and then for the rest of the day don't have any CBD. I mean, my mum warned me again and again and again and again and again, and I was like, you narcissist, you just won't let me make my own decisions, I never said that to her, but that's how I feel. It's relevant, that kind of replying in that way is kind of relevant. But a lot of the time she is right. She will say sometimes the meanest things. I mean, one day she said, like, oh, one of these people you let into your home is going to murder you. And, like, that was so negative, that I got really offended. And then, like, I started letting round, like, homeless people. And she was right. Um, because they're crack addicts, they're heroin addicts, and people on those drugs are dangerous people. I mean, I love them. I do, but, I love everyone. But they are dangerous people, it's a fact. Um, so, like I say, I started my day with coffee and CBD. I think, to be honest, I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm very short of money, and I'm just going to have to buy another bottle of vape juice and sort of, in the olden days, they used to say, tighten your belts, tighten your belts. In other words, you're getting skinnier because you ain't eating, tighten your belts. I would word it this way. I would say, no treats, no Stella Cedra at the lakeside, no, like, bring sandwiches into Shop Mobility with me instead of going to Greg's and getting food there, and just making my money stretch till I get paid. I don't know. I may just ignore it. If I'm not feeling psychotic, then why even worry about it? You know what I mean? But if I start to feel slightly psychotic, then I may have to drastically change my CBD habits. I may. I'm full of autism. It's all over me. It's all through me. It's like it's everything I was taught how to speak as I grew up was all autism. Was all like phrases that I would use, to explain things like what was that phrase I used? Crippling the police force, the way I express myself. It's and it's funny because it's not a reality that is really that different to like everyone else's reality. I mean, when I say crippling the police force, everyone understands what I mean. It's just that it's more appropriate to say it in the way of like they've taken away all their money. They've made them sack all their police officers. They can't deal with crimes. They're so stressed out that I think, we are in danger of losing the entire police force. There will be industrial action, in that's the phrase of what it's called. We will have police officers refusing to work, saying like, we're not putting up with this shit any longer because they are so fucking stressed out. The amount of shit they have to deal with, and they don't get a rest, you know. They need a rest because it's very, very hard work dealing with very nasty people. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll see you later and goodbye.